it does. The long head of the bicep passes through the groove and attaches to the scapula. Its attachment is not on the humerus. So what would be the effect of the tendon of the bicep, of the long head of the bicep? Its effect is to hold the head into the glenoid cavity. And it most certainly contributes to the stability of this joint. What about the short head? Maybe a little, but not as much, because the short head attaches out here on the coracoid process. So it comes from the radius. Does the short head of the bicep attach to the upper arm bone at all? No, it doesn't. It attaches to the scapula and attaches to the radial tuberosity. Okay, and then the back. Okay, so here's a blow-up of it, showing you, once again, this one looks longer. There's the coracoid right there, and there's the long head passing through there. All right, now, last one. These are all the ones that I've mentioned today, so that I have done all that I wanted to do today. So this is the tricep, named for its three heads, and it has a lateral, a long, and a medial head. Now, from this view, from the posterior view like this, you really don't think much about the medial head here. In fact, in a dissection, this medial head is better dissected between the two heads. I've done that before. But let's learn its attachments. You can see here that the long head, all three of them go to the olecranon. So we're done with that. They all go to the olecranon. The long head attaches to the scapula, the infraglenoid tubercle scapula. So this one makes sense. The other two don't go to the scapula. So it's the long one. Now, in perspective, where is the long head? Medial or lateral? Medial. It's medial. Y'all see that? Okay, but I'm okay calling this one the long because it's in the book, obviously, but also because when I look at it, it looks long. The lateral head of the tricep attaches to the mass on the posterior aspect of the humerus. It's fused into the bone on the back, on the shaft of the bone. So that's the lateral attachment, also to the olecranon. And then the medial head, I've removed here on this picture for you the long head and the lateral head, so you can see the medial head. Now it is medial, no doubt. But where is it really?
Posterior.
Okay, it's posterior, good. Give me more. Where is it really in relationship to the long and the lateral? It's more distal, I like that. It's posterior, it's distal. Where else? Okay, inferior, I like that. One more. What have I done by removing the long and the lateral heads here? Where is the medial head? Who said that? It's deep, exactly. So that's how you get to it in dissection. The medial head's deep to the other ones. And you can see it's attached to the shaft, but you won't forget its attachment to the shaft because it is medial, whereas the long is lateral. So I like that name. I would have called this one lateral, whatever. I didn't make these names up. I don't like them, but you have to learn them this way. Long to the infraglenoid tubercle, lateral to the shaft, medial to the shaft. But where's the medial on the shaft? It's medial. Exactly. Okay, so those are the tricep attachments. All right, we're going to turn this thing around and go from the front on Wednesday.